So how did you get into the credit situation? I want to
Yeah.
know. I want to know like what made you get started in that.
Mhm.
Now I know you have a unique story. I remember you were telling me that you were working with multimillionaires and you had a
Mhm.
big contract and then you had to lose everything and come back. Can you share that with me
Yeah, in
quickly?
2008, the whole housing crash happened. The
Mhm.
financial crash happened to you. It happened to me. It happened to everyone.
Yes.
But I had a tech company out in Vegas, and we went belly up under because it couldn't support all the business there. And so, alongside that, I also had a lawsuit that I had to deal with. Had to do with fundraising,
Mhm.
and everybody wanted their money back. And when it gets sloppy, it gets really sloppy. When people want their money, it just goes, everyone was feeling it. So I was in a 4-year lawsuit. I lost everything. My home was in foreclosure. Luckily, I did a short sale.
Okay.
That's what you would recommend. If
Yep.
you can do a short sale, save your credit. Number two, all my credit cards got canceled because when you don't have the ability to pay, it all gets canceled. And at that time, banks were reducing limits or canceling the ones that they felt that is going to be a risk to the banks. So I didn't have access to credit. I went to the bank to get money out to survive. My bank accounts were frozen by the IRS.
That's
So it
crazy.
was the worst scenario of all. So I had no choice but to just live one day at a time, one week at a time, one month at a time until I finished my lawsuit and finally try to fix my own credit problem. And because I was in the law library representing myself, I ended up finding some laws that really helped someone fix their credit. It was the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and you know about that. And you're able to dispute negative items, and then eventually things will fall up, but it took time. So I was my own guinea pig. That was my story on how that whole thing went down.
So that's
Yeah.
interesting because basically what you're saying is that your challenge, the it wasn't a problem, it was setting you up to become the brand credit ninja today.
Hey, it was my own journey. It was all the hurdles that I had to jump. It was all the negative things I had to deal with. It was all the war wounds I had to deal with. But at the time, I didn't think that it was going to lead me to being the credit expert because I was able to solve my problem. So if anybody out there is going through something, the journey that you're going through is going to lead you to your calling. That was my calling.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
And when I tell you that you're viral on Clubhouse, like how did you build that brand up?
Yeah, so after I fixed my own problem, my credit went up. I finally got accepted to Chase. And when I got my first Capital One card, it was a small limit. But then I finally got my Chase card, and it was only $1,000. But it, it was a game changer because the big banks, the big blue bank, the most difficult bank in the world, accepted me.
Hmm.
And it gave me confidence.
Right.
And then I asked myself, is it luck or is it skill? In anything you do, your first sale, you're like, is it really like a skill or is it I got lucky because someone gave me that sale?
Hmm.
Well, that's the feeling I had. Was it lucky that I fixed my own problem? My score went from 300 to the 700s, or did I really know what I was doing? So in order to test that, I asked some of my business associates, like attorneys, CPAs, real estate agents. I said,
Hmm.
can I have all the horrible credit people and I'll fix them for free? And they're like, sure, go ahead. Because everybody had bad credit after 2008.
That's true.
Yep.
That's
So, and
crazy.
then because I got them in as a client for free, I got testimonials. And then they go, God, you're such a ninja. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. This is when Instagram started to blow up. And I just grabbed the name credit and glued it with the word ninja. And then it became my Instagram name. But I didn't do anything with it for like the first year because I was just trying to build clients. That's how I got the name.
So Credit Ninja is
Yeah.
such a catchy thing and it's so unique in nature, right? Now, I'm gonna keep it real. She's Asian, y'all. So
Of course, yeah.
Credit Ninja, come on, man. But what I really like about it is that you come from a servant place. And guess what, guys? We're about to unpack this credit stuff. So listen, this is coming to a YouTube near you. Pay attention because right now I got the GOAT, but Credit Ninja is on the
Let's
podcast.
do it.
Let's do it.